Don't get cocky. We've got him. I hope. And power attack. Right in the face. Titanite skill for the win. Is this a moment for a gesture? Do I have jump for joy? Yes. Yay. Definitely yay. Ah, he's difficult. And oh my. How many souls did he give me? Wow. Okay, Titanite skill. Reinforce soul transpose weapons to +4. Wait, is that like twinkling Titanite in that case? Like, soul transposed. Sounds like boss weapon material. Not sure, but I killed him. I did it. Only died once. Good enough for me. So, for a little detour, I'd say that was a great success. Which means onwards to Firelink Shrine. Hi, friend down there. How are you doing? And you. Okay, parrying's not going to happen with the shield. Blocking with the shield's also not going to happen. Which leaves two-handing because it's much better. Once I get a decent shield, I will be able to do that properly. While dashing. Okay. Give me a moment. Need to check up on something. Alright, I think I got it. The similar case as Dark Souls 2, there is an option where you can jump using the left trigger on the gamepads. I hate using that way to jump. I know I know a lot of people think that is a whole lot better because it seems easier, but I like to press the B button to jump. Gives me more control, or it feels like it. So, that means jumping towards item, which goes down there straight towards the gate. Let me take care of these two idiots first. Come on, there we go. Yeah, why can't I lock onto you if you are sitting on the ground? I know your enemies. And you, friend, no, don't. Goodbye. So, what else have we got? Path leading in this direction. Hi, friend. Oh, that sound is just so glorious. Loving it. Path leading down. That does not connect to the main area, right? No, it does not. But it does hide treasure. I could jump down there and drop on top of him. But it also leaves me in a terrible position at the same time. No, of course. Oh. You know what would be awesome? If you could actually hit your own friends. Like, that would be brilliant. Ooh, can I? Okay, can you attack me? Or... Nope. That works well enough. Thank you for the FP. Liking it. Nope. Again, the range. And you were hiding firebombs. You know what? I never actually use consumables that much in Dark Souls 1 and 2. Am I going to ignore them again for this playthrough? Quite possibly, but I might as well add them on top of this and hope for the best. I mean, who knows? They might turn out to be useful at some point. Which means I'm gonna go for this item right here. Let's see, is this the right angle to jump at? Hopefully. Here we go. Come on. Brilliant. You are Titanite shot. I'm gonna need many more of those. Right bumper while falling, plunging attack. Hi, friends. Die, friends. Now, all of a sudden, all these enemies, they feel so easy. But I defeated the Crystal Lizard and I'm still proud. Oh. That's not Firelink Shrine, is it? Is this the equivalent of the Asylum Demon? It might be. The Asylum Demon in the very beginning did not have a fog wall. Only once you went on top of the balcony there was a fog wall. Oh, he is so going to wake up. There's so many bloodstains. Oh, you are most definitely a boss. Definitely a boss arena. Can I just ignore you for the time being? You are impaled with a sword. What? What have you got on your back? Hello? What is that? Remove sword. That seems like a horrible idea. Let's be fair. What is that? Or, okay, either you're a boss, which seems to be like the likely conclusion out of this, or you are an NPC, maybe, and removing the sword frees you and you're happy with me. But at the same time, this is Dark Souls, so yeah. Also, my god, that is a big coffin. That almost reminds me of Nito's coffin. Okay, can I ignore you? Most likely not. Most definitely not. Can I? No, can't open. Oh boy. Alright, we are not going to go on the whole last giant route episode 14 boss, but the episode 2 boss, episode 1 being the Crystal Lizard. That sounds good enough, I guess. I'm so going to die here. So going to die. How could you... How can you even survive something like that? Oh, definitely enemy. Definitely enemy. You... Iudex or Ludex? Iudex Gundyr. Hi, friend. Oh. Ow. Oh, God. Okay, move set, move set. Move set, move set. Oh, 2 hits. No. Oh, I don't like your moveset already. I keep thinking. No. You attack slow. No, no grab. No grabbing. Bad. Don't do that. I keep thinking. You attack slowly. Or you attack fast. But then it's followed by a slow attack. I don't like that one bit. Come on, friend. Come on. One attack at it. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, what? What? What am I... Oh my... Oh god. What the hell am I fighting? What the hell are... What happened to you? No, don't go into a corner. No, 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 no. Whoa, ow. No, 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 no. Oh god. Estes, 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 Estes. Oh. My god! Oh, okay, I need to stay close to you. Stay close to you. Seems to be the way to go about this. Okay, you jump and... No! Haha! Power attack! Power attack works. Sort of. No, 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 no. Don't die. Oh. Well, we figured out what the whole ordeal was. Air of Fire destroyed. Coiled swords. Ember restored. Do we have more health? I think we have more health. Well, that went surprisingly well. What the hell was that? Like, okay, guppy, black tendrils, whatever, but for that to grow into that thing? Just... what? Like, is it tar? Ooh. I should have used black fire bombs. He might have been weak to that. Like, if it is tar and it catches on fire, heavy fire weakness, there's a reason they gave you the fire bombs, maybe.
Or they gave you the firebomb so that you would have a usable consumable in the beginning. Even if that thing was weak to fire, a simple firebomb wouldn't exactly hand you the victory on a silver platter. That's what the black firebombs are for.
But anyway, bonfire. I got a coiled sword. And of course I can't level up at a bonfire, which means this is indeed using the leveling system of Dark Souls 2, I'm guessing. Coiled sword, is that a weapon to use? It's a key. Thrust in Shrine Bonfire to activate Bonfire Warp. The sword missing from the Shrine Bonfire cannot be equipped as a weapon. Why not? It looks like a cool weapon. Thrust into the Shrine Bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. Instant fast travel, thank you. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as judged by the Iudex, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. So only those who are worthy, who can defeat Iudex Gundyr, can take the swords out of the scabbards, being Iudex Gundyr. Who even made you to be a scabbard of a coiled sword? That is gruesome. And were the shadowy tendrils part and parcel of that job description? Or was that something that came at a later point? Because honestly, that is just utterly disturbing. But we survived. We're good. Ember restored, however. More HP. We're on fire. Which looks cool, but might that be... That might be PvP related. Dark Souls 1 had humanity. Dark Souls 2 had human effigies. Dark Souls 3 has... Ember restored, I'd say. First guess is embers, but it might be called something else. Once we find something like that... Yeah, we can open it. Once we find something like that, I will be certain what it will be. So if this is not Firelink Shrine, second best guess? It's not... Again, was Majula ever called a Firelink Shrine? I don't think it was. Broken Straight Sword, because honestly, if you... I still can't believe that people go through these games with weapons like this, or barehanded. Like, how? A straight sword with a broken blade. A weapon with no exceptional qualities. Only a mad hollow would choose to fight with this. Yes, indeed. Skill stance. While in stance, use normal attacks to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upwards with a forward lunge. Only, neither move will appear very impressive with a broken sword. Wow, just wow. Okay, so that means either path up there. Is there something over here? Open menu. Yeah. Going through this without knowing that, also high enemies and item. At some point someone must press random buttons to figure that kind of stuff out, right? Also, look at that view. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh. Yeah, definitely awesome. We're gonna go there. 100% we are gonna go there. But, in the meantime, you are... No, that was not what I had in mind. That's what I had in mind. No, come on. It's powerful, it's FP waste. But it's fun to use. And I have one Ashen Essence Floss, so if I ever need more, I can get more. Bone with bone. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's the people up there. It sounded like it was coming from one of these coffins. But luckily that is not the case. Okay, I have 7,500 souls. I want to level up. I want to get more health, because if combat is indeed as fast as this currently is showing to be, with bosses like this, and the Crystal Lizard, I'm gonna need health. Lots and lots of it. Anything over here? No, doesn't look like it. Hi, friends. Yeah, I know, the view is amazing. Just wow. So, Firelink Shrine. Hi, I see you too. Let me get rid of you, just be safe. There we go. Nothing to be worried about. Maybe a little bit. Why do you have archery? Come on. 2 for the price of 1. I love these skills. But if I have to make a guess, I am going to resort to pure R1 spamming throughout the rest of the entire game because it's much easier than paying attention to FP cost and also kicking. Can I even kick when dual wielding? Sort of. Which is a bad idea over here. Friend, I'm very sorry, but over here, you, unless you have friends, you're asking for it. I'm sorry! That's so going to happen to me in the future as well. It's karma. You know it's going to happen. Oh god. Okay, so big building over here, area to the right, stuff to the left, slots to explore. Those were dead. Were you protecting anything, by the way? Except for more death and despair? No, doesn't seem to be the case. All right. 7,600 souls, almost 7,800 or 700. That's a throne. Assuming this is Firelink Shrine, assuming I can level up, I'd like to continue. No, not an enemy ward. Definitely not, although I still don't fully trust it. Wait, intro cutscene. The goopy guy? The Legion thing, and Joan the Giant. That's 3. Here we've got 5 thrones. Why 5? It is Firelink Shrine, as expected, but I'm still in the whole mindset of we need to gather the 4 Lord Souls in order to link the fire. With being Nito, Isolith, 4 Kings, and Seed the Scaleless in order to face Gwyn the Mighty. In this case, there's only 3. One of them is already sitting on the throne. That's a first. Which means... How do people die here? Why? Why would you jump down? That's something I'll never understand. Yes, it's a shortcut, but come on, is it worth it? No. Ah, bloody hell. Okay, 3 people I see who I want to talk to. Let's start off with you over here, because if anyone is going to tell me what the whole ordeal is with this coiled sword, it's you.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Yes, hello.
I'm a firekeeper.
I expected as much.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
And I can instantly level up. I don't even need to add the sword to... Most likely that. Huh. Interesting. So, what... Is that Andre? If this is taking place, how many eons, centuries, decades, what? God knows what, after Dark Souls 1 and 2? It can't be Andre. Although, that's one of the mysteries of Dark Souls 1 that I had. There was, in the Darkroot Garden, there was this petrified statue of Andre. What was the deal with that? Like, are there multiple Andres, but some of them petrified? Is this one of the people, or one of the Andres who survived? But how does one survive for so long? That's insane. But anyway, yeah, sorry, distracted. I see white hair and I'm like, wait, that looks familiar. What? Yeah, let's talk.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
I will try.
Ashen One,
Definitely.
Ashen.
You don't have a lot to say, but still,
Very well.
I'd
Then touch
like
the
to
deep
level up.
nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Can I? Sorry,
Farewell, Ashen One.
I kind of skipped past that. What did you?
To Lothric.
Oh God.
Farewell.
I've got the tendency to skip ahead. Don't need to do that.
Ashen One. Produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords.
The land of the
To
lords.
Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
Yeah, about that, Lothric, 100%. I am going to mispronounce that as Lordran. Because I've got Lordran in my head when you name Lothric. Starting with an L. It's going to happen. But anyway, level up, yes.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
That sounds weird.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Like, I know firekeepers are blind and stuff, but touching the darkness inside someone in order to level up, it's weird. But anyway. Vigor, attunement, endurance. Endurance, vigor, and dexterity are going to be of the utmost importance to me. For the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can level up 6 times. Let's dump. There might. I don't know. There might be shops nearby. Entree, blacksmith, weapons, something that has a normal kick. But I need health, and I will get more souls in the future. But I think it's best if I do this. Both vigor and dexterity to 15. Have more health, have more damage, or at least a little bit. Seems to be the nice one. Best option I've got. Thank you. And I also love the... If you listen, she's chanting. That is so nice. I like that. Okay, thank you. So is there anything else you have to say?
Ashen One, to be unkindled.
Not really.
I'm Ashen.
Okay, well, in that case, I shall produce the coiled sword and embed it into the bonfire. And I'm still sad that I can't use it as a weapon. Bonfire lit. Awesome. So, I guess we can now truly call this place home, can't we? We most definitely can. Travel, attune spells, organized box, burn on their bone shards. Okay, so we... Wait, how... Oh, it's what you said. You need the coiled sword in order to progress, which in this case stops anyone from going to this high wall of Lothric if they don't have the coiled sword. But Firelink Shrine, Cemetery of Ash, and Iudex Gundyr. I keep reading that as Ludex, but cool. So, that high wall of Lothric will have to wait for the time being. We've got you to talk to, you to talk to, and of course Andre. And is that? Okay, 4 people left to talk to. Starting with you, and if I have to make a guess, Crestfallen.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Definitely Crestfallen.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Oh, we're good at surviving?
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Wait. Collapse. Okay, thank you.
Don't you think?
Wait, could you repeat that, please?
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Wait. So these Lords of Cinder, the metal to link the fire, these lords have already linked the fire in the past. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh, wow. Oh, that truly goes to show how far gone we are. Normally, you would require one chosen undead who would gather 4 Lord Souls, great strength, one person to link the fire. Okay, perfect. But that chosen undead was burned up. In Dark Souls 1, we completely burned up. In Dark Souls 2, I think if you sit down on that throne in the kiln, it's left ambiguous, but you sit in the kiln, you burn up, you die. To prolong the Age of Fire. If these 4 or 5, still not sure what one with the middle is, but if they survived the linking of the fire, how weak is the first flame becoming? And for us now, in order to relink the fire, yet again, for the how many of time, we need Lords of Cinder who have previously linked the fire in order to relink it. This can't go on forever. Just can't. If it requires this much power in order to keep the Age of Fire going for just a little bit longer. My god. Okay, anything else, friend?
What a sick joke.
Yeah.
Asking us.
Lords of Cinder. Oh boy. Okay, well, that leaves a little friend on his very own throne. Why are you here? If the rest does not want to return. Like, for real. Reading. Ludleth the Exiled. So you're Ludleth. You are Saint Aldrich of the Deep. That was the one. The goopy monster. Okay, interesting. What? I'll read you in a minute. You are the Watchers of the Abyss. With swords that look very familiar. Along the lines of Artorias. Although not exact copies, because Artorias' sword had a wolf emblem on top of it, if I remember correctly. So are these the far descendants of Artorias, or the cult of Artorias? Those protecting, or in this case, watching the abyss, stopping it from advancing on the world. And you, no doubt about you, you're Yorm the Giant of the Profane Capital. So what about the middle one in that case? Like, 4 lords, you are... Like, are you the Gwyn of this time, at this point in time? Because these 4 are the Gwyns, from what I can see. What I'm getting from this. The 4 thrones here are the 4 Gwyns who previously linked the fire. So what about you in that case? Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. So you need 5 people in that case, alive and well. All having linked the fire before, or... So much stuff about that is still confusing, but oh boy. Anyway, Ludleth, hi. Oh. Sorry. My apologies, I'm clumsy.
What a way to introduce yourselves to a former chosen undead who linked the fire. But if the cycle has indeed continued to this very point, one indeed begins to wonder if prolonging the Age of Fire is still the right thing to do.
That was not a good start.
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder.
How did you survive
If
that?
substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
For someone to survive the linking of the fire. Okay, you've no longer got legs, so you did miss something. You did got hurt, but still. How did you survive?
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
It used to be 1.
The fast-fading flame must be linked to preserve this world.
Fast fading as well.
A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
I'd say good for you, that is the right way to think. Maybe small but die a Colossus, but the whole idea of requiring more and more and more to keep this fire going. And every single time, fast fading. It used to last years and decades before the fire would fade. This can't go on.
Knowest thou of fire?
Yeah, I know of your purpose, thank you.
Now, do not be away over long.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm not too sure what to think of that just yet, but oof. Definitely oof. That leaves 2 more remaining. Starting with you, who... Are you one of the firekeepers from Dark Souls 2? I mean, the red cloak, the eyes... You seem like an old firekeeper.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance.
Same
Ashen
voice.
One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells.
You're a merchant? Huh.
I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler.
Do you have life gems?
And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away.
Oh, now that's a shame.
Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Probably, yeah. Purchase items, sell items. Oh, and I can instantly sell items to you. Good, good, liking that. First up, let's talk.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Waste not, want not, maybe? Not like we have much choice, so... So you can get new items in the future if I find you umbral ash. I'll keep my eyes open.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip?
Not really, depending.
That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers. And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One.
Probably.
Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
Yeah, I know what you're up to. You want more souls. Now, if you give me such a soapstone for free, you give me something, I give you something, along those lines.
Ashen One, if my wares are not...
Yeah, umbral ash. Okay, so, purchase items. Ember, consumable, gain strength of flame, boosting HP until death. Yep, that is the PvP stuff. This opens you up to PvP. So, Dark Souls 1 had humanities, where if you were human, you could be invaded. Dark Souls 2 had the human effigies, although you could always be invaded. So, is that still a thing here? How is that? But I defeated Iudex Gundyr. I got embered, I got more health, boosted HP until my death, so if I die I lose this boosted HP, which is understandable. But it makes sense if this would open me up to invasions, which... do you get embered every single time you defeat a boss, or is that just a story element thingy of what just happened? So... not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna suck at PvP. Most likely not going to do it. You've got repair powder, purple moss clumps, poison, liking that. Prism stones, always nice. White sign soapstone, unlimited use. Tower key. 20,000! Key to the dilapidated tower behind the shrine. I'm gonna have to save up souls. Soul arrow, Farron dart. Quite cheap, only 3 FP. Heal 8, dagger. Okay, not really swords that seem useful to me. Talisman, torch. I'm getting a torch. Torch might be useful. I can only buy one of them though. Right? Or is this... this is gonna be unlimited again, isn't it? Having a torch might be useful. Definitely useful. Can I... I don't need to buy more, I hope. What does it say, by the way? A simple makeshift torch made from an oily rag wrapped around the end of a stick. Torches such as these are the easiest way to illuminate one's surroundings, but their use comes at the cost of occupying a hand that would otherwise be free. It can be used as a rudimentary weapon to inflict fire damage. It possesses no skill, being an ordinary basic tool. Okay, so it functions as a normal weapon in that case, just like the torch in Dark Souls 2. And you've got crappy shields. No bow. No bow sucks. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Yeah, especially because although I don't really use an awful lot, it's always handy to at least have a white sign soapstone. So, for the future. But anyway. You. Are you Andre? Or are you someone else?
Well, a newcomer, I see.
You sound like him, you look like him.
Andre. I serve at this shrine.
You are him.
As a humble smith, forging weapons.
How did you survive?
You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons.
Would be very much appreciated.
Such as my purpose.
How are you alive? Really? After all this time?
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large. But when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure you.
I'll keep it in mind.
Handle them with care, if you would.
I'll definitely keep it in mind. But that is all fully depending on how quickly they break. Because honestly, Dark Souls 2, speed at which they broke. Oof. Please, tell me they changed that. Please.
There are 2 ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other.
Yeah, I know.
Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
Hurrah, indeed. Okay. But yeah, infusions and all that kind of stuff, I never end up using that, because same thing with parrying. If I ever want to be successful at parrying, I need to know an enemy's movesets. I need to know when I can parry. If I want to make use of infusions, I would need to fully be aware of an enemy's weakness. If I change this S-stock to a fire S-stock or something, or lightning S-stock, I might be gimping myself entirely when facing enemies who are resistant to fire or lightning, and because I don't know, it's never a good idea. It might be a boost at some parts, but otherwise, it seems like the normal upgrade path is just so much better for a first-time player. It might be nice, but I think the whole infusion stuff is more if you know what you're doing. And if I were to replay Dark Souls 1 and 2, I'd still not know what I'm doing, so yeah.
Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have.
So be it.
Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
I love him. I love Andre, that voice actor as well. Oh, it's perfect. So, still more talking to do, I'm going to guess. Also, I see a lot Estes, reinforce Estes. I'm not sure what a lot Estes is, but we'll figure that out.
Oh, by the way, if you find any Estes shards, bring them here.
Reinforcement.
They can be used to reinforce either of your Estes flasks.
Oh, do I have to choose
Without
which
those
one?
Flasks you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well?
That's the thing, we've got the Ashen Estes Flask now. Am I just going to find the normal Estes Flask shards, like normal? And do I then have to choose which one I want to upgrade? Or are there different ones? Like, do you find Ashen Estes Flask shards and normal normal Estes Flask shards? Because I do know I don't think I'm going to use a lot of FP in the long run, and health is going to be more important.
Weapons and protection are sturdy.
Yeah, overuse break, thank you. Okay, so we know what reinforcement. What is a lot Estes? A lot useful. Oh my god. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, wow. So you give players the choice of, I'm going to be a spellcaster. I'm going to be spending a whole lot of FP on spells. And I don't need that much healing. Or FP, who uses skills. I'll go for health. In this case, yeah, I'm gonna go for 4 S's. The skills are fun and all, but it's also worth it to actually have some healing.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
I'll try my best, friend. I'll try my best to not squander it. And that leaves all of these catacombs down here. Like, I'd call these things catacombs. But also, down here, also up higher in that direction, there's still stuff outside. So, there's still a whole lot for us to do. But first, let's take one final rest at the bonfire. I want Orstein's armor. I want that armor. I want his spear. Although that's a faith weapon. Lightning and faith. Anyway, one final rest at the bonfire, and then we shall continue.
As expected, the start of a new Dark Souls adventure contains a lot of talking, but also causes more questions to arise than that they are answered. But such is the way of things, which means our adventure has only just begun.